Hello, Internet. I'm Matt Haas. I was creative last night and I have lasered some very tiny names, laser cut some very tiny names, which will appear on here. Now, you're probably tired of me talking about this. This is a Christmas ornament I am working on. With the way my life is constructed, I have very small amounts of time to kind of focus on things like this. And I just consistently plow through one task at a time. And yesterday's task was cutting out names that will appear in front of the heart. Let me give you a close-up of what that looks like. So, sorry about that. This is what I got going on here. These names have been cut out. So you can see, I don't know if you can see, they kind of wiggle. These will pop off if you can get them. Let me get a piece of tape here so you can, there we go. See it kind of lifting off there. So they are like super tiny. And on the back, that's a white piece of wax paper, and underneath the wax paper is sticky material, like double-sided tape. Obviously, the tape is attached to the wood, but when I peel this off, I will be able to stick it on the item like that. Doesn't that look nice? I think that's pretty darn nice looking. So I've got these going. There will be 41 of them in total. I Am Tall Boy is back in the house. Hi, Tall Boy. How are you, my friend? You noticed yesterday I cut off midstream, but when I looked at all the destinations of yesterday's stream, it went the whole 8 minutes of the program. So maybe that was just a glitch on your end. Who knows? Things seem to be good, at least on the replay. I did have a few extra hearts, because when you're doing large-scale manufacturing, you sometimes end up with extras. It's just kind of good in case, something happens or you lose one. You don't want to fire up the whole machine just to crank out one small little piece. So what I've done is, and since they have sticky stuff on the back, I'm like, well, why not? I could just throw them away, but like, why not use them? So let me show you this. I put them around the office. So my speakers here have little hearts on them now, because why not? Yes, they're red and sparkly, but hey, I'm secure enough in my manhood to have 2 sparkly hearts around my office. And this entire office is just ensconced in stuff I've created. And, I technically did create that, so I think it's kind of cool. David W. Ryan is here. He says, happy Friday. Happy Friday to you. Hello, Internet, with the satellite dish. Did anyone else experience the cutoff midstream? Yes. So if you were watching yesterday's stream live, did it cut off midway? Because it doesn't appear to have done that on the replays that were uploaded. And my understanding is, if the stream actually did cut off, the replay would also cut off. It's not that sophisticated where you've got a local copy that's clean and maybe there was a glitch midstream and then the clean copy overtakes. It's, that could be. People have made white papers on that entire process. And I think there's a $1 million business idea around this concept. Let me break it down for you. What are you going to do with the final product? I'm giving them away. I'm giving them away. I'm not selling them. If I did, I think my costs would be around $16 each with materials and labor. I mean, the labor really is the big thing. I spent $25 on wood, $18 on the stickers. I spent $28 on paint, divided by 41, and then my time. So yeah, it's crafting stuff's expensive. You know, people think, oh, that didn't take very much. No, it takes time and it takes money. But no, here's my tech idea. If there's any entrepreneurs that want to run with this, maybe we can talk. Or you could just take the idea and become a millionaire, because I don't have time to focus on it. But the product is, you do something live. You'd either do like a podcast live, or you do a video show live. And there's problems publishing the stream in its entirety. There's dropped frames, or, you know, buffering or something like that. But the local copy is clean. So the trick is, so the live would be the live, but what actually gets posted automatically, not as two separate production paths, is the clean version will overtake the stuttering version for the replay. All behind the scenes, all hands off. Like that, I think, is a brilliant idea. Especially if a guest is remote and the guest has their own clean copy, not from the host. So the guest can do something that would make their own clean audio, clean video, and then post-production it would merge into the final, all hands off. Like, I think there's something to that, because right now what gets published is what gets pushed out live, and that could have tech issues, buffering issues, internet issues, but there's clean copies everywhere. So rather than cobble this together as a separate post-production workflow, it would just happen automatically. So the client would have something that's capturing something on their end, and then the host would have all of their stuff local, but the platforms wouldn't take two uploads. It would just be one upload. So you would have to hook into the platform, and many platforms don't allow that. Like, you can't, with the exception of using YouTube's inbuilt editing tools, you can't re-upload a video on top of a published video. Like, that's not allowed. You need to have an engineer on the back end do that, and that's not a service that's offered. So I think there's something to that use case. I do this already. I record the local copy and post if I experience issues similar. Yeah, what I'm talking about is it would just all happen automatically, hands off. There's a product there, I think, because there's who wants to do two steps? I would take two steps into one. Whenever you can take two steps into one, it's $1 million idea. I think there's something to it, but I do not have time to explore it. And because I'm not a billionaire, because I looked at Wednesday's Powerball lottery, and all 5 of my tickets, 0 matches. I didn't get one ball on any of the 5 tickets. I should get a prize for purchasing 5 tickets and not getting a single number. God. And what's up with California? California always wins these big things. Someone from California always. I believe Vimeo allows you to do it. Well, I think they're on to something if they do. The problem is no one goes to Vimeo. Wah, wah, wah. I will see my son tomorrow. I am going to his apartment, and we're going to hang out, have a good time, have a good visit. And not surprisingly, I'm going to fix one of his appliances. He needs daddy's help. I need to redo the dryer vent. Not the appliance, but like the hose attached to his dryer I'm going to redo, because it had a hole in it, and the moisture was tripping the fire alarm. Yes, fire alarms will trip if there's excessive heated moisture in the air, which happens when you run your dryer and you don't vent all of the hot, moist air out of the house. It vents into the laundry room because there's a hole in the dryer vent. So, yeah. Are you watching Netflix with him? He's got the approved next Netflix sub account. So he is a sub account on my Netflix. So I pay the $20 for Netflix, or the $18 for Netflix, and then I pay $8 additional so he can be an account on my Netflix at a new IP address. So I have a double home Netflix account, and he is in it. So I do that for him. This is my 530th episode of What's Going On with Matt Haas. Can you believe it? 530 episodes. What? So, I know. But, okay. So, what am I going to do? I'm going to spray paint this. I put these back in here to spray paint so the spray paint doesn't land on the sides. I only want the paint to land on the top surface for better readability. So that is what I'm going to do today, and hopefully finish these puppies off. I think there is a workaround that if you are the family plan. Yeah, I know. Yeah, kind of crazy. There probably could be a workaround. I could probably get fancy with IP addresses and try and fool the system. I'm very techie like that, but yeah, he could VPN into my house, and then he could just, because I have the account where 2 screens can go at once at one location. So we could have the bedroom and living room going here. That's allowed. And then since my son has a separate paid account, he can have bedroom, living room. But, I guess I could have him VPN into here, and then he could be the second one on just my main account, and I could drop the $8, but ain't nobody got time for that. Yeah, we are going to see any more of Cartoon Matt. Well, would you like that? Should I fire that up? Maybe I'll do that Monday. Okay, it's official. I'm going to do Cartoon Matt on Monday. So tune in Monday, and my in real life image will be replaced by Cartoon Matt. Pretty cool, huh? All right. Got to go, everyone. Love you all. Have a great weekend. Be creative. Bye.